welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and we are live. It is Thursday, Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are here live with you, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm a little late because I've been a lot of stuff's been going on. I thought, you know what? Let's do a channel update, shall we, guys? Let's have one of those big come to Jesus meetings, talk about things, and connect on everything because I want to make sure we're on the same wavelength. So happy to be doing this with my man Don is here.
Hello, everybody.
Hola, Adon. Adon. That's it, right? Oh, and look who just joined. Vito, my man Vito just jumped in the building. Woo, 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 woo. Vito is added to the list. Welcome, fellas, to the show. Look, I'm in a weird spot. Everybody. I can't hear Vito. It's kind of fun. He's just like making noise, and we just pretend like we hear him, and we don't hear him. I'm going to crack open one of these babies. Mike's Hard Lemonade, guys. Black cherry, my favorite flavor. It's a spot when you're trying to relax. Still can't hear you, Vito. All right. What's up, everybody? Everything's
What's
good.
up?
There. I see. I heard it on. I didn't hear. Was that you, or Vito? Hello?
No, I was impersonating Vito.
You tricked me. Well, as he does his tech issues at the Apple Store. Look, we got to talk, guys. We got to talk. I don't know what's going on. This Britney stuff's just blowing up, and I dig doing the reporting on it. It's actually a really fascinating story to me. I don't feel like I'm grifting on it. Like what's nice about this story is I was doing this like 5 months ago. I did a Free Britney video before even Free Britney was really becoming a thing. And so when this took off and I caught the hearings and started really getting into it, I was happy that happy to do it. The views were okay, but guys, you got to sort of understand what's going on in this channel.
Test.
There we go, Vito. Thanks.
Yeah, I got it.
Interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
As we go in, dude. So here's where it all started, right? It was a while ago. I did a Free Britney video, and I don't remember where that one was. It did okay. It did okay on the channel. The Justice for Johnny Depp stuff had always been sort of the stuff that really worked. I was proud of that. Another thing I'm passionate about and still talking about. And then where was it? It was right here, the full audio. When the full audio dropped, and I jumped on that because I knew from an algorithm standpoint, I was like, I want to get on this and listen to this live because no one else really was paying attention. It did really well for me. Got 100,000 views on a 90-minute video. It did actually really well from a monetization standpoint. I followed up with a Celebrities Rack, 61,000. Suddenly it was like, bam, bam. And then I went back and I did, her sister roasts her, 36 was like, boom, that's good for me. I'm like, all right, that's what I want to get at. And then all my other videos, they did okay. And then I did this Tarantino one, which has 188, surpassed even the Britney video. So I was like, bam, oh, whoa. So somehow between that and everything else, the algorithm took notice, guys. The algorithm finally was like, wait, who is this Popcorned Planet? Huh, he's getting some views. What do we do about this? Vito, you've been there too. You suddenly get views. And you don't know what
Sometimes that robot
the hell to do when the robot starts.
You gotta lean into it.
The robot just starts giving you some attention. You're like, I guess I gotta go. So anyway, then that worked, and then some other stuff didn't really work. You guys didn't. The Cosby stuff, that was just a weird.
Look at that thumbnail though.
The Cosby, that's a great thumbnail.
That's the click on. That's a good one.
But didn't get it.
Oh, the Jello pudding for Rudy. That's good. I would have clicked on that.
I know. And then Britney's father denies the blame. 25 started, and then sex cult with Allison Mack, which I thought was gonna be the big story of the day. It did okay, but not as much. And then
nobody cares about Allison Mack.
Yeah, but come on, look at that thumbnail, right? I got a lot of flack for that thumbnail, but I thought that was a good one too.
Okay, wait. Does everyone also make that connection? The Secret World of Alex Mack? Because I also think that every time I see her name.
Of course,
no, bro.
The Secret World of Allison Mack. Yeah.
Like the Nickelodeon show,
of course.
Right?
I did that on purpose. I saw a few
I
people
was gonna
got
say,
that joke.
because everyone else, because whenever I see her, I'm like, oh wait, was she that Nickelodeon star?
Yes.
But she wasn't.
Yeah, no,
Oh, she was?
She wasn't. No, she wasn't. I just think of the name.
Okay.
I think of you're right, but I confused. Anyway, just going through this quickly. Then
Sorry.
23, whatever, and then Chris Pratt did pretty well for me, and then finally they used her kids. This is when I was passionate about this one. This was why I do the Free Britney story, and that got 75,000. I was like, well, damn. And then I did I was out that week, and I did the Marvel Fantastic Four. None of this really picked up. They knew about Harvey. It was like the Tarantino Part 2, nothing. My Boba Fett one bombed. And then Do I Have Regrets on the channel was the only one that sort of took off that week. It was a low week for views. And then Black
Is that
Widow.
the video where you talk about how you regret bringing me on?
Yeah, exactly. When I'm like, God damn, this cutie's lover.
Vito ruined it.
And again, all this stuff, just Joe Rogan. I tried to ride some trends. Nothing was picking up. Nothing picked up. Nothing picked up. And then I did a huge win for Britney. 15. Yeah, no, have fun. Amber, always that does well at 47. And then I kept Britney going. It wasn't like the Britney channel. Tarantino Under Fire, nothing. Loki, nothing. And then suddenly I did this Britney video, 58. I was like, oh yeah, all right, Britney's still hot. And then I did another one, 188. I was like, damn, that was a bam. I was like, boom. And then 66, bam, right after another.
6 is big.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to try, and I brought in my lady. We did a cute one. It just bombed. And then I'm back to Britney's 80.
Big 8. The big 8-0.
And then I tried another one. I'm like, all right, well, there's not as much news, but let me see if I can go a little deeper. And now if I look at the real-time views of the one I just dropped a couple hours ago.
Doing good.
The real-time views, yeah, we're already at 10,000 in 2 hours. 2.5 hours.
I wonder if now
Real. Wow.
So I share
other
that.
channels are seeing the same.
I share this because look, I want to talk movies. I want to give you guys what you want. You, my members, you're the most important to me. I want to keep you guys entertained, but I want you to be updated on why the Britney stuff is starting to happen. One, I do genuinely care about this. This is not some bullshit thing I'm riding for the algorithm. Of course, you ride the algorithm when things work, but I don't post shit on here unless I care about it. And if I really don't care about it, I tell you as I'm reporting it, Ray Fisher. But sometimes you like it and it rides the algorithm. You're like, bam, I got to get on this. So what's interesting is here. I wanted to share this analytic. My age gender gap. Look at this in the past. It's swapped. Look at this. 50.8% female suddenly out of nowhere.
Good luck retaining that user
Wait,
base.
what were you at before? Do you remember?
It was low. It was 20 something.
I can tell you what mine is. I think mine's like 97.3.
Yeah, it was low. It was low. It was late 20, maybe teens, and now suddenly because of the Britney content, boom, boom. So and what's interesting is they're not subscribed. A lot of these people who are coming in, see, this is telling too. 78% of them aren't subscribed. So this is all algorithm love that's coming in. So I can't be greedy and just like ignore my base. But guys, you gotta understand, I gotta try to like grow the base, sometimes when something hits. So I just wanted to fill you guys in on what was going on here. It is what it is. Here's my channel growth it has been going.
Yeah.
So I was just celebrating 150 and it was going, and that took a while to get to, Vito and Don. And now slowly but surely it's starting to pick up quicker.
What did you start at? Can you tell us?
What do you mean?
Well, because I know
when you came
this
back.
channel had some subscribers before you rebooted, kind of as.
It was like 55,000.
So you got 100,000 subscribers. That's good.
Yeah.
New subscribers, fresh subscribers.
Since my return, I've got 100,000 official now, new ones.
You can't. I wouldn't come down on yourself for that. That's good, man.
No, I'm happy with where I'm at. I wasn't complaining about that, but I'm just saying what's interesting is when the algorithm hits one of these trends. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. When the algorithm hits a trend, I just want to open up and be transparent with you guys as we continue this journey together because. Look, it's a struggle to do 3 videos a day a lot of times, find the story. It's stressful. Happy to do it. I'm going to do it, but I have some other opportunities brewing I'm looking into, trying to do some other things. I want to write some stuff. I got other stuff going that I want to, give you guys. But, if I can post a cool video a day and get more views than I would get typically doing 3 videos a day, well, then that's the goal, right? That would be amazing. But I want to figure out how to make sure I maintain the movie coverage, the movie talk with you guys, the live streams, etc., to make sure that the channel works. And so I've been debating with things because the other thing I have, guys, is I do have a movie channel that it's just sort of sitting there and it's starting to pick up some steam. I got to be honest, it's not doing terribly. The reviews are picking up. I mean, they're slow in the scope of things. This show, Best Movie Ever, is just tanking it.
Well, I think I'm kidding. Thumbnail.
Look at it. Vito just made a new thumbnail. It's way better than the one I had. So Vito's going to help me with the thumbnails.
We'll talk about the thumbnail, but I have a whole thumbnail strategy.
Yeah, but anyway, we're giving you behind the curtain insight because he's right. That new thumbnail's fire on the Best Movie Ever. But look, this show's going to keep going for a while. I just have fun. It's a fun show to do. But my reviews started picking up. For a channel with 6,000 subscribers, that's grown too. That one's starting from scratch. Like to see that I'm getting 8,000 views on Space Jam, 6,000 on Tomorrow World, and now just today I think this is already at 2,000 real time views for Snake Eyes. I'm like, all right, cool. This is starting to work for it's a respectful numbers for these. It's not the end of the world. And some of these did really well when I get into the sort of things that never made and other movie stuff that I've been prepping. But I want to make sure I'm spending my time wisely. You know what I mean? So I'm just debating if I'm debating, and I want all your feedback, especially my panelists, everyone watching. Do I pivot here? Because as I talk to Steph a lot, the Alter Nerd, she's really good paying attention to the algorithm and the analytics for me. She's always deep looking in there. And I'm debating, do I embrace this pop culture outrage thing and not like go crazy with the drama, but embrace like the popcorn aspect of like, trending pop culture celebrity stuff, insight, hashtag movements, etc. Lean on that on Popcorn Planet, and then maybe, we do one night of that. We talk about drama Tuesdays. And then maybe I pivot some of the movie stuff that hasn't been doing as well on this channel over to Movie World and do maybe some more. No, I don't want to put the drama over Movie World, but just movie talk. More like up, positive, cool, look backs, movie stuff, movie breaking news over on Movie World, and sort of try to finally come up with a definitive line here. And then maybe Thursday nights we stream there and do movie content. The Hugging the Cactus still remains sort of my serious channel where we give back and have important stories, but or just keep doing whatever the hell this is and figure it out. I feel like a channel should be more defined, and this channel has always been a little undefined. And I wonder if this algorithm and the Britney stuff is where I'm finding a lane that it's like, yo, dude, run down this lane, find other cool stories like this, movements, important pop culture things, like share your feedback. You've been through similar stuff, so you're kind of an expert yourself. Like lean in that woe, and then don't take the movie stuff away because we love it. That's what I want to do. A lot of you are here because of that. Pivot that over to the other channel is what I'm wondering, and I'm curious. Let's go to Vito and Adon first, and in the chat. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'll be honest. Is when you told me you've got a separate channel, it's Movie World, and I'm like, all right. And you're like, I'm going to talk about movies there. And I'm like, right. But doesn't your current channel talk about movies? And you're like, yeah, but also other stuff. And I'm like, all right. In terms of a brand strategy, I feel like, like specifically nailing down what each channel is and saying, the Popcorn Planet channel is going to focus more on the celebrities, what's going on with them.
Pop culture outrage is Popcorn Planet.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. And not necessarily, again, the reviews, maybe stuff like the casting updates belongs on Movie World, stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, it is a tough thing because you have more subscribers here and you want that kind of stuff to maybe trend as well. But I do think that maybe your audience is better served by being like, well, if I want movie stuff, I go to the movie thing. And if I want, I don't know how you want to define. What would you define this as? Like celebrity culture?
Yeah, I mean, I've always sort of just called Popcorn Planet, pop culture outrage and movie content. It is a they're two completely different buckets,
I think if
guys.
you focus on the drama type stuff that's going on, which people say
I don't want to do drama. There's a difference, no disrespect to the Keemstars of the world.
You're not getting involved in the drama, but it is dramatic what's happening to Britney Spears.
Sure, but it's like a real issue, right? There's a movement, there's a reason, there's commentary about it.
But that's what I'm saying is I'm not saying drama. I'm not using the word drama. A lot of people say, oh, it's just drama. It's pointless, So maybe drama's not the right word, but I don't think drama is pointless. Okay, clearly what's going on with Britney Spears.
All right, here. Actually, I'm curious because look at this. Look who's in this chat right now. I want you to put a right now. Do Britney, I guess, in caps. If you are following me now because of the Britney Spears stuff, or put movies if you're like, no, I'm following you for the movies stuff. In all caps. Ready? Britney or movies? Chat that's watching me right now.
I'm just gonna type Britney.
Who's here watching for what? Movies or Britney?
I'm here for Britney.
Vito beat everybody. Don, what were we gonna say?
I was going to
say this.
Your coverage.
I'm not going to disagree with Vito on this area because one, both of you have better channels than me. My channel is still growing, so you guys have played the game. But I do agree also in the sense that stability is key. I've known you for a very long time now, and you've even mentioned to me that you want to have that stability on your channel, Andy.
Yes.
Like you wanted to explore these avenues, but you want to not muddle the water, like you said. You want to have it key in between each one. This is a good opportunity to make that key where you can have a definition like, on this, I'm one persona. I am focused on my movies. I want to explore my passion of movies on the movie world. On Hugging the Cactus, that's a personal project that you want to explore. You want to do this. On Popcorn Planet, own it. It's like you're not chasing the cloud, but you do want to talk about the drastic dramas and or the news that happens in the pop culture, and keep it relevant to yourself. Like you said, you became more passionate about this subject when it started talking about her kids. That became more of a concern for you in that area. Just like when you were talking about the whole JD situation and Heard Be Her Name, and you got passionate about that, and people notice those things.
Right.
People notice when you do get passionate about those subjects, and anybody who says like, well, you're just chasing the the likes, you're just chasing the views. Hell yeah, that's paying bills. But it's a plus when you can win out of it, when you can get not only the money, the views, the subscribers, but you can also get to explore your other avenues that you want to explore. If it frees up more time, even better. If it doesn't free up more time, but allows you to bring clarity to what you do and explore those avenues, that's still a win. That's still a good thing. So I don't see this being a bad thing for you. If you do decide to do it, great.
Well, because like my whole thing is like, first of all, thank you to all the amazing comments in there. My favorite was Funny Pump, who had the right answer, which was all caps. I'm here for Andy. That's right, Funny Pump. Thank you for that. But no, I was really kind of impressed. It was really split down the middle on everyone, and a lot of boths, but a lot of more Britneys, equal amount of movies. So it was really fascinating. But you're right on, Adon, where I think it's like, it's just whatever you're passionate about. But I think we're all on the same page of like, guys, if I can define this channel better and I can ride these views and then actually do a dedicated Britney stream on Tuesday and get a Britney guest and like lean into that, I probably would start doing very much better as a channel. It's just gonna do better that way.
Right.
Here's the way I would pitch it to hold on, I was just gonna say the movie stuff on that's what I want to talk about. I've been doing it now for like over a year. It's just not picking up. It's so there's so much movie content out there, and to me, it's like that's why I realized Movie World was going to be like the deeper cuts of movies, and I may still do that once from time to time. But I'm realizing no, like my movie persona, I'm going to throw it over there in Movie World. I think we'll embrace that. Maybe we change it, adjust it. This is why I wanted to have this. I want to be transparent with you guys. I want these live streams to be where we can talk. At the same time, look, I'm talking to 200, 220 people. It's not thousands of other channels have, and I'd like to get to a point again where I can say, like, cool, 1,000 people are streaming when we decide to go live. I want to get to a point where I think I can, but I think I've been not be able to get there because I'm not leaning into the algorithm properly and not defining these channels. And then hopefully at a certain point, when I define it's only movies, and I'm not talking about drama stuff like Britney Spears, movie lovers will come find me there and support me when I'm on Movie World. And then here, when I want to be passionate and talk about the pop culture outrage or Free Britney, justice for Johnny Depp, other things that will come up, I'm sure, as someone said, this is more than just about Britney. I agree. This is like a real legit issue. And there's a lot of other guests and people, if I lean into this coverage and get into other sort of evergreen topics about it, I really think this could excel. So I am legitimately having this talk, but this channel's popular and I do better when I post my movie content here, but it's a struggle. So I want to make sure I open it up to you guys when we had this talk because, thank you, Jedi Lady Mary echoed something else someone else said. I want to make sure I did say it was, as long as you come with facts instead of gossip, you will have followers. I found you through Britney, but now interested with your other content of yours. Thank you. That is my goal. I don't want to just be TMZ or drama channel. Like I want to be passionate about what I believe and trying my best to be clear that it's facts, or it's like, well, I'm giving you the best I can, or I'm being very clear. Like, look, this is what I heard from this person. Take it as you will. Does anybody out there have better info? So many people, Vito, have sent me amazing resources to like that I've been going through and learning. And so it's nice to build that community where we can all just be honest with each other and not be afraid that we're spreading rumors and crap, I do want to do that. Someone called me
Let
like
me be the TMZ aspect of the
Go.
discussion, though. I just want you to I just want to come on when you do your Britney streams, and I'm just gonna go, this is unfathomable what they're doing to Britney. I refuse to stand for it. And you go, well, Vito, let's calm down and look at the facts. No, let's kill that judge. No, not kill him. In Minecraft.
Yeah, so I think we are. What's up, Lewis? So as we're talking here, Lewis, my other buddy
I guess
from
the
Nerd
question
Reports,
I was gonna have for you, not to interrupt, is so you got Johnny Depp, you got Britney Spears. I mean, pitch me what the channel is. Can you pitch me?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
What
so
is
Lewis,
the
here's
thought?
what. So the idea is splitting the channel up. Movie content would all start going over to Movie World. I'd probably split my streams to do it, whatever, Tuesday or Thursday. We do a movie stream on Movie World. And then, or maybe we do it here and then it's unlisted and it goes there, clipped later. I don't know. But there's a movie stream, unless there's some breaking crazy news where I pivot. But, movie stream ideally, and then a pop culture stream. And Vito's asking, and then Popcorn Planet would become more of a pop culture destination, less movie stuff.
Britney Spears falls into the category of pop culture,
right? So to define, Vito's asking, well, what is that? What is this pop culture thing defined by? Well, to me, I keep calling it pop culture outrage, and so it's like,
well, we gotta come. Look, hey, listen, we just gotta come to the admission here that there is no algorithm on YouTube. It's all a myth. My biggest video the past few days was a Karen video.
Well, no, Lewis, you came in
And
late. I'm sorry. There's an algorithm, and I'm writing it right now through the Britney coverage.
Yeah,
it's
no,
popular.
absolutely, but it's what people want. People want Britney
Right.
Spears. You're doing the absolute right thing in doing what you're doing.
Right, but hold on a second. I just want to answer the question of, well, what is the channel? Yes, Britney is part of that, but I call it pop culture outrage, where it's like, yeah, Britney falls into pop culture, Johnny Depp falls into pop culture. I did a thing about J-Lo and Benifer falls into pop culture that didn't do as well from a thing standpoint. But I also think
it's like
Andrew Garfield spills on something. Tom Holland does this. That's also pop culture. So if I'm going into sort of the more celebrity aspect of it, and embracing sort of the celebrity takes, or going through.
Well, it sounds like that would be like the celebrity news. So like you wouldn't talk about Boba Fett, but you might talk about the guy who plays Boba Fett.
Yeah, and like the Gina Carano thing, maybe you get into that here. For sure, you could talk about Gina Carano. Pedro Pascal drama. Yeah, of course, that issue. What was the thought about that?
The
casting
stuff people
issues,
complain
maybe.
about, Andy.
Yeah, complaining. That's what I'm saying. Outrage.
No,
when fan bases are upset about pop culture, whether it's a hashtag movement or a casting problem or diversity complaints or whatever the thing is, that's all people outraged about pop culture. And I think it is like coming out with a more mediated, like rationalized take, which I feel like I'm finally getting better at. I haven't always been that way. Don't quote me, but I feel like I'm finally through the years have find a way to like navigate these sort of errors in a relatively fair, way. And I think that's what I want to try and do, is a more well-rounded, factualized, just opinion on pop culture, give you takes, involve the community, and do my research and post that stuff here. And go and just one thing, and I'll go back to you, Lewis. But like you're right, Todd. Like stability. Like I can't tell you guys how I've had a stressful week. So thanks to all these super chats. I'll get there, and there's a lot going on. But it's like in good ways. It's like when it rains, it pours, right? Which can be stressful too, though. But it's so nice to be able to know. Well, shit. Okay, I'm going to do a Britney video right now about a topic I care about, and it's going to perform. Like I've never had that feeling on YouTube since the ScreenJunkies days of like, okay, I can rely on this one to do well. It's so goddamn unpredictable on this platform. So to be able to stumble into a world and a community that I want to bring in, I realize I got to cater then to that community and make sure they come in. Because as I was showing Lewis and everybody else, it's now 50% female. Now, I don't know if they'll stick around. Hopefully you guys will. Thank you. Welcome. But it's like, that's different. So I gotta think about that. And
that's because I'm here.
Exactly, Lewis. But it's like, I don't want to pander, but at the same time, I want to make sure I'm opening up to like, all right, well, these people that are coming for Britney, what else do they like? What other stories are they going to click on? Like to make sure it's not just the Britney channel, but we do some in-depth Britney coverage for sure. We go into Michael Jackson. We go into Johnny Depp. We go into, a lot of the stuff that I think is coming out there. When Cosby came out, we would have, of course, had a topic about that, whether, us being upset or have a guy defend him, just to hear all sides. We can disagree or not, but I think that's still sort of the vibe I want to go of, like trying to hear all sides, letting people have their say, going out there, saying the facts and going from there. So back to you guys. Sorry, I want to make sure I just got spit it out.
Well, it's what people complain about, right? What do people complain about? They complain about TMZ. They complain about Fox News. They complain about Vito, but they all get watched a lot. So you got to go with what people watch. You know what I mean? People could bitch about the drama all they want, but they watch that. That's what they watch, man. And I enjoy your Britney Spears coverage. I'm not into Britney Spears, but I enjoy, I listen to that and I'm like, wow, that's intriguing, man. I never grew up listening to her or anything like that. But
just for the record, just so Carrie says, we're all very handsome. Thank you, Carrie. I like that. It's nice. We don't usually get that on the stream. Who
Appreciate
look
that.
at this crew.
Okay, F, Mary, kill. No, just
No,
kidding.
no.
And, we've been down that road.
No, but someone else was saying you've gained Britney followers who love movies, and that's also very
Yeah.
interesting. But that doesn't mean I can't promote the movie channel stuff. I still cross promote, guys. If you're a Britney channel that loves movies, please go and over send it over and go support Movie World right now, because I am going to be posting more to Movie World. It's definitely a thing that's going to happen, and more's coming. And I may be funneling over more movie topics, but I just know it's not going to be as performing. So it's like it's going to be hard to like get excited and put the work as often there, knowing that like it's just not getting views. There's so many damn movie channels, and they usually all hit a plateau. And what's frustrating, just full disclosure, I beat that plateau and I built it with ScreenJunkies, and then I got it ripped away from me, and I'm watching idiots do it terribly. And it does bum me out because I'm like, God damn, I already cracked these codes. Why am I not back at that level? So it's hard sometimes. So movie talk and Movie World and know what I'm doing there is all just for my hobby, because that's what I love to fucking do. So I hope more people will follow over there and go there and check out what we're doing. Vito and I's best movie ever is a lot of fun, guys. I think you guys would enjoy it. We watch the worst movies ever and try to defend them as the best. My reviews go over there, and I'm trying to figure out how to put other content there. But yeah, it seems like so. Put a 1 in the channel if you're sort of feeling me and you think, okay, yeah, change is bad, Andy, but I hear what you're saying. Let's try this for a little bit. Pop culture stuff for the next month or so on Pop Culture, Popcorn Planet, and then let's experiment and put more movie coverage over on Movie World just to see what happens. Put a 1 if you're open to that idea. Put a 0 if you're not. And I want to see what the vote says, because you guys, my members, and the new members here are important to me. All right, does anybody else have a thought on this topic?
I want... So here's my concern, is the Britney stuff is popular, right? But at a certain point...
It's going to be over, yeah.
Right, it's going to end at some point. Right?
Yeah, well, they said that about the Johnny Depp stuff, too, but he's not. He's got a whole trial next year.
Sure, you're gonna have bits here and there. I mean, if her conservatorship stays in place, you'll still have certain things. I'm just saying, you gotta.
I can still do my Dave Chappelle talks to
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino videos. There's no that did better than my Britney videos. There's no reason I can't still do. Look, nobody put a 0. Nobody put a 0.
Right, as long as you're thinking of other stuff that can happen.
No, here, you know what? Let's
But
be
I
real.
think the Britney stuff is real. Like the Britney stuff is huge.
Let's
but
be
it's huge
specific.
everywhere.
Let's be
It's gonna
specific, right?
yeah,
So looking
okay.
at my channel, this Loki finale would have gone on Movie World. Disney's
Yeah.
first Deadpool cameo, that would have gone on Movie World. Marvel fans freaking out about the Oscar nominations, that would have gone to Movie World.
I do agree it makes no sense to have 2 movie channels, and I think I told you
Disney
that
gets sneaky with its box office breakdown. Like, I can put that on Movie World, right? Me, do
Yeah.
I have regrets with my channel? That could stay here. That's a video I can do. Hot takes on my life or whatever. That's fine. Boba Fett reveal goes over on Movie World. Hollywood knew about Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, that goes here.
Yeah.
That's Pop Culture
Alien
Outrage.
sightings also go here.
Yeah,
Britney
exactly.
Spears
Rub your meat to this. I'm sad no one watches because I tried to trick everybody, but this was a nice heartfelt video. Fantastic
Okay.
forecasting update. Maybe that's one of those ones that walks the line because it's about the casting and people diversity.
I
and
feel like if there's no drama, if it's just an announcement, like this person's gonna play a thing,
scoops
that
to go
goes
over to
on
Movie
Movie
World.
World.
Yep. Leave Chris
if
Pratt
it's
alone.
somebody's mad about it,
This would have
it
been
goes
here on the channel. Leave Chris Pratt alone would have been a topic I'd do here. Brie Larson quitting YouTube would have been my content here anyway. Most of this shit is what I would have left here anyway. You know what I mean? Disney.
I guess the definition is: are you going to have an opinion about a person or an opinion about a project?
Well, and
If you have an
looking at
opinion
it,
about
like
a project,
like
you should go
even
on
when I
Movie
put my
World.
Black Widow review, like I thought this would do better, and it didn't. And the truth is, if I put that on Movie World, I bet you it would have done better. So like the reality is, like most of the stuff, it would be the same channel. Aquaman gets boycotted. UFOs are real. I mean, that bombed for me, but I did it because I loved it. James Corden, Spill Your Guts. Is it racist? That was a ridiculous story. I'm sad more of you didn't click it because that was a fascinating one. Supernatural Split. Yeah, I didn't know, but I brought in Damien who helped me know. But there you go. That's celebrity drama. John Boyega Blacklisted. That's drama. But I would try and like find more of these pivot, like Ethan Klein versus Steven Crowder. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I would do here. Netflix is a furry dating show. I think could go either way.
Yeah,
That just
That's not
started,
really
by the
a
way.
movie.
Vito, that
I
just
mean, I
started.
guess
Are you going to
it's
watch furries? I
TV
need to
and
see your
Movie World.
review of Sexy Beasts. It's the show where they
No,
dress up
because
fairies.
you know why? It's a fundamentally flawed concept because none of them are fat. You gotta get a fat guy.
You're
Put
actually
him in
not
big-
wrong. Give us
Yeah.
real people.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, it could be. I'm like, no, it's all gonna be like generic, kind of fine-looking, normal people. You gotta get like ugly fat guys like me, and make us look gorgeous.
Correct.
That's the concept.
Well, you guys, there's so many chats today, so thank you guys all for chatting. It's hard to get it all. I almost need to put the members only to here, but I want to try and get your feedback. But in fact, you know what? I'm going to do it for a second because I want to make sure I'm getting your feedback on the show because it's important. And honestly, no offense to the rest of you, the ones that are most important right now, it's the members. So members, if you're not a member, this will also inspire you to join.
That's the thing. Aren't the members are big movie people?
Well, that's what I need to hear more from the members. So sorry everybody else. You can become a member today. We do this once in a while to help encourage, but that really helps the channel. Not just the perks, which I'm working on figuring out how to make better perks. It's just you're paying to help the channel. So whatever you can afford at that level, it just helps. But now we're in members only mode. I'll do this for a little bit. Don't go anywhere if it's not, you're not a member, but consider joining so you can chat with us. But members, all right, now I'm paying attention to you. Throw some comments in the way. Don, or can you help look through there and see if anything interesting comes? I just want to really quick not forget these super chats. Colt Seaman, my man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Anything you put out, we'll watch and follow because you are honest, chill, and real. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm here for the 1 million sub hot tub stream. I expect the same from Vito. Deal. I will happily do a hot tub stream.
God.
Maybe in Vegas, Vito. You'll be there. All of us will be in Vegas.
I always did want to do. Actually, I came up with the concept of hot tub streaming 10 years before it became a thing, and I'm mad I didn't capitalize.
Guys, we're going to
For the
be in
longest
Vegas.
time, I was pitching a project called Bathtub Gamer, where I would just stream games from the bathtub, and I never executed.
That's what you always say about good ideas, Vito.
Was it
I've
board
got
games
you.
or?
Gotcha.
No, it was going to be video games.
No, I know.
And then occasionally drop the controller in and you get zapped.
What happened?
Marcus! My man Marcus!
We suck!
My man Marcus, one of my best investors. Marcus, the man, here he is. He sent me this. He's out in Boston. Sent me all this Cheers stuff. But I took the Sam Malone off and put on Marcus because I like Marcus more than Sam Malone. But he's my man back there, an investor level on this channel. He just dropped $100 in the Cash App. Whoa!
Nice.
My God, that's how it's done. My God, he supports his channel like crazy, Marcus, and that's great because I owe you.
Subscribe to me,
I owe you
Marcus.
a hat.
Come on.
I'm so jealous, Marcus, my man. I owe you a hat. So obviously, I was just going to send to you anyway. My God, don't worry about it. But now you just paid extra. But Marcus, my man, I love you. Thank you so much. Marcus sent a message. He said, "Here's my message. Andy has been killing it. Love the passion and the fire in you from Popcorn Planet family. Always a proud investor in this great channel that gives back to its members. Again, thank you for answering my questions. I ask you, no matter how silly they are, maybe. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, when you're a member at an investor level, DM me. I humor you way more often if you're a member. I answer stuff all the time.
As well, you should.
Marcus specifically, whatever he asks, I'm like, what do you need, my man? But Marcus will always say, is this real? Is this rumor real? I'm like, no. Before I even tell other stuff, Marcus gets the inside scoop. When you become an investor level on the wall, yeah, I open up and respond right away. But my God, throw some planets in the air for Marcus, my man. Thank you so much. Yes, and Colt Seaman, I'll do a hot tub stream somewhere at some point if I make $1 million. Michael, quote me, clip it. Michael Mosley, I'm here for everything. It's all good. Britney coverage, movie coverage, reasonable coverage of these topics is way too rare. You're a gem. Thank you, Michael. I feel like that is the lane. Don't get lazy. Don't just record but say everything's racist. Don't get all clickbaity. Just try to lean into that, and I hope people will find me. I'm enjoying your from Jadeite lady. I'm sorry I'm saying that, Mary. I'm saying Mary. I'm enjoying your Britney coverage. New subby here. Your coverage is good. That's what brought me your channel. Well, welcome, Mary. I appreciate you being here. And then Parker from Galen. What's up, Parker? My man sent me some, make Snake Eyes your next best movie ever. P.S. sent you Juicy Stories. Thank you, Parker. I will get to them. And yeah, my God, we'll talk about Snake Eyes because Snake Eyes, ooh, it's bad. All right, anyway, but back.
Can I watch it? Is it out?
It's, no, you have to go to theaters. It'll be on Paramount Plus, I'm sure, soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any good comments, Adon, or anything you want to add?
Well, E. Stevens says the reason he supports your channel is because you're real and not fake. He legit can tell that you care about the stories that you make, but also mentioned that he kind of likes both channels, but he'll be honest. He watches more Popcorn Planet than he does Movie Channel.
There you go. See, most people will. He's being honest, but it's real.
Mm-hmm. And then I saw a comment on here. Rigo said, depends on whether or not both streams will be available on this channel in the members section, only section.
Well, Movie World has a cheaper members only stream. And so it's only $1 or something on there to become a member. No, I don't have members on Movie World. It's Cactus has a member. But yeah, if that happens, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I wish they would let you have members on both channels. That would be an amazing perk. Why doesn't YouTube figure that out? Sign up and you can become a member at both places would be so much cleaner. But they don't let you do that. So, but we'll figure it out. All right, well, that helps. Guys, as I wrap up this section of it, because we're going to talk movies and other stuff, I'm going to hang out for a bit. Overall, just wanted to make sure I got you guys where you guys know where I'm at. My members, my live viewers, you guys mean the world to me. I want to make sure we keep having fun building this community. But if you start seeing some experiments, now I see a lot of you were cool with it. And no, it's not like, it might not be set in stone, but we'll see what happens. But it was a lot of ones were open to the idea. So the next week or so, I'm going to start considering taking some attempts at putting movie news over a Movie World, maybe adapting that channel and giving a snazzy revamp of both at some point. So stay tuned, pay attention. Make sure you've subscribed to both. The mods, hopefully, have been sending those over. The link tree has everything. But I just want to make sure I told you guys, so you guys were good and no one was like shocked or frustrated, because sometimes fans can do that. So all I want to do is just deliver good content. And ideally, if I can find an algorithm that works, sure, Britney's not going to last forever. I don't expect it to, but I think it's going to last for a while. There's a lot of information. It's already at 11,000 views. Since I looked, it's another 1,000 views that came out of nowhere. Those videos just ride. So I'd love to do more of those and find some other stories. Britney fans, what other stuff do you like? That would be nice too. Hit me up on the socials. Tweet at me.
Is there any good Christina Aguilera drama?
Hit me up on other topics.
Is she having drama?
She's more chill now, staying at home.
Yeah, she's fine.
But hit me up in the comments, hit me up in the DM or the Twitters, whatever, and let me know what other subjects out there. You know what? I mean, what else I'm watching this. It'd be nice to sort of keep those going if it's something I'm connected to. Well, there you go. I'm going to clip this portion of the show on the replay, so that way this gets out there. But we are not done. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We got lots more show in store. I want to hear from these fellas, the audience, and I want to bitch about Snake Eyes and a lot more.